Hey, so one of the girls I work with, she's pregnant, and I've never been pregnant. I don't have children. So it's really fascinating for me. Like, I guess they have these apps and they tell you what size your little embryo baby is and the fetus and all this and that. And so when I saw her today, she updates me the size, and she said it was like a Coke bottle size. Um, and I'm like, this is so fascinating, like how we give human life. And then, of course, my mind goes to, what does that even mean anyways? Because is this all like the Matrix, like sci-fi? God, where did I talk about this before? We really don't know. We can't disprove that this is or is not a simulation. I mean, really, we really won't know until we're dead. But then, are we dead? We don't know. And I think that is what is so incredibly amazing. And what a total mind fuck. I would love like to talk to people, like a room of people about this shit, and like throw theories around. Like, to me that sounds exciting. Like, where are these people at? Because this is the shit that I think about. Um and I would love to hear somebody else's theories and thoughts, and no matter how fucking wild and weird and how outlandish it sounds, like, I want to hear some crazy motherfucking shit, right? Because I know, I just love my little hairs that stick up. I know that I think beyond the beyond. And I mean, no longer do I give a shit what people think. I mean, my mom used to tell me, like, you don't tell people like you're spiritual and this and that. They'll use it against you, and like in so many words. She's not wrong. She's not wrong. However, I choose to live my life now authentically in the open, because I was suppressed and repressed my entire life. And the more I uncover myself, self journey, the more I uncover myself with these thoughts and whatever the fuck I'm posting on YouTube, like whatever this is with life unfolding, the more I do it, it's like I lost the thread other than like sci-fi. I guess, I don't know, I kind of lost the thread of it, right? I feel like somebody's pulling up my energy, and I'm like, is this me or is this somebody else? It's somebody else. It's not me. And the reason I know this is because I'm in the middle of doing this, and then it fucking comes up so quick and so powerful sometimes. Spiritual gifts. Yeah. So my mom, like, we didn't talk about really spiritual. She always called hers like ESP. We never really, I don't think, talked about it in depth. She's still alive. I could still talk to her. But that's kind of like the cool thing, right? And not the cool thing is everyone's spiritual journey, however deep or not deep it is their own, right? Mine is mine. You can't experience my life for me. Nobody can truly experience life for you but you, which brings, like, I'm constantly, when I say this shit, it's like, but nobody ever taught me how to love myself, how to stand up for myself, how to protect myself, um, just how to nurture myself. That was not, no disrespect to my parents or anyone else, but that's just not, it's not how I grew up that I recall. It's like you did A, B, and C. You listened to your parents, and that was that. And but whether it was taught and I didn't get it, I mean, it wasn't something that I really like remember having a conversation with my parents. This is how you love yourself. It always seemed to be societally placed outside of us, right? I just spoke about this in another video somewhere, so I'm sorry for the double talk, but it kind of all really does tie in together. We're not taught how to love ourselves, and I guarantee you, most people who hate somebody, number one at the top of their list is probably themselves. And I don't say that lightly, and I don't say it like in a disillusioned state. I'm really kind of reflecting on what I just said. I'm like, I am no psychologist. I don't have a degree in any of that. I almost said bullshit. It's not bullshit. Um, but I am just going on what I feel. And yeah. So my energy is being pulled a little bit. So I don't know. I hope I didn't stop so abruptly because I did take a minute. I don't recall my mom ever having a conversation about like self-esteem and worth and this and that. And she might have. Anyways, it doesn't matter, right? Because obviously I am grown and that time is fucking long gone. I've healed those wounds. I've nurtured those babies. I have self-leveled and self-loved up. Yay. Um, so it's really cool for me to go through these moments where I could sit here and be like, so like self, as I'm conversating with myself, and multidimensional beings that I can't fucking see, but I sense energies. So like, you know, nobody ever like I'm just so caught up on why are we not teaching self-love. I don't know what they're teaching in school, but I don't think they're putting self-love and how to be emotionally intelligent at the topping top. I can't talk. At the fuck of the topping list. Do you see that? I can't talk. Oh my god, I feel like I can't talk. This is so weird, but I'm saying it right, but it feels weird. Do you ever go through that? Like you feel like you're speaking not the right way, but it is coming out the right way. So that's exactly what happened. And my tongue feels like, you know, if you take a 9-volt battery and you put, my brother and I used to do this, and you put it to your tongue, it's like a little zap. That's exactly what it feels like. So that's what I would love to do ultimately, is change the fucking world. Somehow, some way. This is my thought. How are we not teaching this in school? Which the fuck is school anyways? Like this country, I think, I don't know about other countries, but I can see what's going on kind of like, I don't watch the news, but whatever. So we'll just keep it in the United States. But we're so backwards. We have things so backwards here. And I don't follow the news or the politics or whatever closely, but I mean, you don't need to know that we are severely fucked up. We are operating on a system that is so incredibly outdated. I don't know, like using shit from like the first president. I'm no history person. I will be the first one to tell you all that shit I learned in school. Like I didn't retain it. Like what's the fucking point? That's history. Do I need to know that? No, I don't think so. Does it make me look stupid? I don't know. I think I'm pretty intelligent. You don't need to be book smart and school smart to be an intelligent, compassionate human being, in my opinion. So why are we not teaching these generations how to love oneself? And I don't know, did they teach you how to file taxes in high school? Like all that shit, I don't know. It's just, it's disappointing to me. And maybe this is one of the reasons why I don't watch the news. This all ties into self, and yeah, this could all be a simulation, exactly that. But there's obviously a purpose why we're here, regardless of what it is and what we are truly. Because, I mean, yeah, human, okay, great. Simulation, okay, great. Disprove either one, right? You can't. And there's obviously more. And that ties me back to wanting like a room full of people that we can just like fucking throw ideas out there and talk shit. And like, I want to hear why your theory like is cool. Like, why do you like that? Why do you think that? All right, so you got it. This person over here has like something else they can add, and it just builds and builds and builds. And there's no judgment. Because somehow as a society, and this is no disrespect to anybody, but I feel like we are somehow so close-minded. I don't even know How? I don't know if it's on a spirit, I don't know. And you don't have to be godly to be spiritual, right? Um, fuck. We all have light, we all have dark. But somehow, I feel like with spirituality, I just feel like there's some, not some, just society as a whole is kind of like closed-minded. Because I'm speaking about this more, and this is, you know, another reason why I started the video is speaking out, because it was like, shh, keep quiet, don't tell anyone, blah, blah, blah. As we're moving more of a 3 and 5D shift split, I mean, thank God for TikTok. I 6 months ago started really utilizing TikTok, and it's been a great spiritual tool, because I didn't have this shit growing up, right? No, I didn't. I didn't. It wasn't like that. I know of these platforms weren't that evolved. I mean, we had CompuServe and AOL bulletin boards, and oh my God, Jesus, it's come a long way. But I would like to speak to people. I'm curious about what are your theories and thoughts? And if this is a simulation, like who's the master puppeteer? Like who is the creator? And for that matter, right, here's one I really want to dive into because this is fascinating to me. So take religion, take spirituality. I call it God. So you call it whatever you want. And if you're an atheist or, I mean, whatever, like that, what, you don't believe in anything, that's cool. But just for a moment, imagine a power greater than you, right? Because there are certainly powers greater than me. I can't stop a fucking speeding train unless I want to go splat, right? Oh, wait, no, that still won't stop it. No. Anyways. Hold on. Okay, I just cracked myself up. Anyways, so a greater force than yourself. So who I call God. So there's that energy. But where did that come from? Right? I mean, I know without a fucking doubt in any whatever of my being, I know that there is a God, there is an energy, there's a frequency, there is a love. But where, like, frequency, like, how did that come to be? Like, was it always? And that doesn't make sense. How was something just always there? And what came first, the fucking chicken or the egg, right? It's like these things that are a total mindfuck. Seriously, do we scientifically know what actually came first? Was it the fucking chicken or the fucking egg? So that I would like to know as well. But let's get back to this major. So like, here's this major creator, frequency, energy. But where did that come from? And how deep is space? Like, it's unquantifiable, right? Like, we don't know how far it goes. It's like infinite. So, right? I mean, I don't know. I'm seriously like asking. I'm assuming these things because I don't think I've ever seen solid proof on any of it. So like, how do we don't know that. I don't know about the drones and the aliens and shit that's happening like around here right now, but we don't know what's out there. How far can we go? Like, we don't know because I don't think we can know, right? So somebody answer me that. So I want to know, how deep is space, and like, is it quantifiable at some point? Do you think it would ever be quantifiable? And what the fuck is out there beyond what we can't see, with whatever we have up there seeing now? And then the source that I call God, like, where did that come from, right? And is this a simulation, or is it not? So I know there's people out there like that think these weird, cool things. I don't think they're like weird bad. They're like weird good, because I am curious how like, am I not more alone than I think I am? Because I don't know. I think about this shit more often than not. And that's what I want to connect with, like people who want to have these conversations. And I'm blessed to have a best friend that I could talk to about this. Like, I could say the most like ridiculous fucking shit to her, and she gets it. She doesn't put me down. She believes me. To have somebody truly listen to everything my life has been these last months, and can look, like, she can look at me and be like, I believe, like, I feel it in my heart. And I'm just so incredibly blessed to have found an incredibly beautiful relationship with this person who I've known since high school. But it's been one of those things where it's like we come and we go and we come and we go. And my God, save the best for last comes to, I don't know why that comes to mind. It's not like, it's not a romantic thing, but she has an incredibly amazing family and husband. It's just to understand somebody on such a soul level. Like, we get each other, dude. We really get each other, and it's beautiful. And I think I've always wanted a friendship like that, and not to dismiss any of my friends that, I have, but I think they could understand. Like, it's just sometimes, people come back into our lives at the most amazing times. So, and then herein lies divine timing. Interesting. For Valentine's Day evening, 7:20. It says 24 at the moment. That's how fucking honest I am. I actually won't lie about the time to my own self. That is interesting, because I could have made that anytime I fucking wanted, right? I don't know. I could have picked a fucking number like 1111, because that sounds pretty cool. But no, it's literally 7:24. My mind is just incredible. I love myself so much, and I hope that you love yourself so much too. Really, I'm so blessed to have gotten to know myself at the levels I have these last months. I didn't know this kind of growth was possible. And I'm so proud of myself. I think I just said that, but I'll fucking say it again and again, a goddamn million times over, because I'm really proud of myself. And I trust me, I trust God. Having blind faith is not easy. If you've had to have that, I think in a situation or many situations, it is probably one of the most difficult things that a person can do. Sometimes, not every day is the same. But having blind faith and knowing without a fucking shadow of a doubt that God has got my back, and front and side and every fucking piece of me and my essence, is truly the best feeling in the world. And having my faith is probably my biggest asset, and I'm so proud of it. Because for so long I tied my faith to a societal construct like fucking religion, and no disrespect to anybody, this is my take on it. It's a I've been to churches, and they've been a great source of community for me, uplifting. I didn't, and later in life, I didn't make connections, but growing up, it was, I went to a Lutheran school, and it was like, all I remember is having to do memory work from reading Bible verses, and I fucking hated it. So I don't know why I did, but I always felt I was being forced somehow to believe something that I didn't know how to navigate that. And I was young. I'm not really sure why I got on spirituality and religion. So I don't know. That was really an interesting tangent. I'll be curious to watch this back, and I really did stop that abruptly. So I'm just going to end it here because the energy shifted really weirdly. I apologize for the abruptness, but hey, go do you. It's Valentine's Day. Enjoy yourself, because I'm going to enjoy me, and I love you.